Ayan. So, we are on our second week for our statistics and probability class. So, last meeting, we have discussed the random variables. So we have two kinds of random variables, right? We have the discrete and continuous. And that we also determine the properties of a discrete probability distribution. Now, for our lesson for today, which is all about the mean and the variance of the discrete random variable, the knowledge that we have gained last week is important. And some of the ideas there are quite useful in our lesson for today, especially the discrete probability distribution. Okay, so I hope that you can still remember what we have discussed last meeting. And before anything else, I would like to reiterate this one that before you attend our classes for 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 a certain week, or before you enter our Zoom meeting, before our discussion, make sure that you are ready, that you have review our previous lesson. Why? Because some of the topics that is discussed last or in the preceding lesson is important to to yeah, it's important because it's quite useful in our present lesson for especially what we have now in week 2, because some of the topics in week 1 is important. At umulan na po. Ayan na. Sana naririnig niyo pa ako. Okay. So, um as you can see, our topic for today is all about mean and variance of a discrete random variable. Okay, before anything else, I know that you already encountered the words mean and variance in your junior high school statistics. So can you still remember what are these words meant? Naalala niyo pa ba? Or di na talaga totally? Okay, oh, quiet sila. Okay. Okay, anyway, so before we proceed to our topic, on the mean and variance of the discrete random variable, let us first review what is mean and what is variance. Okay, so mean is the weighted average of all the values that the random variable x can have. So a mean actually is a measure of central tendency. When we say it's a measure of central tendency, class, it's something that, or it's a number that would represent or best represent our set of values. So, ayan po siya. Katulad ng sinabi ko kanina, mean is one of the central tendencies. And we have three central tendencies if you can still remember. We have the mode and the median alongside with our mean tendency. Ayan. Central tendency siya. Ngayon, how do we get the mean? Or what is a mean? A mean is the weighted average of all the values that can random variable x can have, as I've said a while ago, or as you have read in your presentation, um, or in your slide. Sorry, mean actually is very useful. Why? Because in a certain set of data, mean can represent, or mean is a number that is computed from those data, which is used to represent that whole data. Let's take for example, if I were to ask, how did you perform last semester? Hindi niyo naman sa akin iisa-isahin kung anong grade niyo sa bawat subject, right? Like sa sir, sa English for Acad, I'm 85. In Gen Math, I'm 88. In Filipino, I'm 90. Hindi naman ganun, 'di ba? Ang ginagawa niyo usually, if you are asked to describe your semester in a way that how would you perform, ang binibigay nyo is your average, right? Yung average nyo in all of the subject. And that average, that mean, represents your grades or your performance during the subjects in your first quarter, right? Okay. How about the variance? The variance, I guess that you are not really familiar with the variance, but the variance is actually a measure of dispersion. Okay? It is a measure of dispersion. Okay, in science, we have here C dispersion, right? If you can still remember. So, what can you what what's this? What is meant by dispersion? Anyone from the class? When we say dispersion, what is it?
Sir, parang pagkakahati-hati.
Okay, thank you, Haley. That may be. Any idea? Actually,
Sir, pag
okay, yes, Matt.
pagkakalat, parang pagkakalat-kalat sa isang certain na wide space, parang ganun.
Okay. So what Haley and Matt is actually correct. So dispersion means kung paano nahati-hati or na-distribute or paano nagkalat-kalat yung data. So, this the variance would tell us how our data is scattered or is distributed. Halimbawa, bakit important yung variance? Kasi there is a difference between two students who has an average of 90. Magkaiba si student na nakapag-average ng 90, ang grade niya ay may 98, 99, 94, or sorry, 98, 99, 97. Tapos meron din siyang grade na 80, 79, 77. Ganon. Kay student na may average na 90, pero ang grades niya is 92, 93, 91, 88, 89. Right? 'Di ba? Ganon. Ayan, buti na lang na-mute ako bago ako nasamid. Ayan. Okay, so yun siya class. So this two concepts are important. Ngayon, sige. Since this is measures, meron tayo dyang way how to measure that in a way that we can solve that using a formula. So the mean of a discrete random variable x is also called the expected value of x. Okay, the expected value of x is denoted by the symbols e of x, ayan siya, e of x or mu. This is a small letter or small Greek letter mu. So, 'di ba, in a Greek alphabet, we have 24 symbols there or 24 letters. And one of which is mu. Kasama niya doon sina alpha, beta, gamma, sigma, yan. One is mu. Ayan siya. Yung mga omega yon. Okay. So mu, spelled as mu, right? May naalala na naman kayo sa mu. Ayan. Yung mu natin would represent that the symbol stands for, or ay sorry, nalipat. Stands for our mean. Okay? Pag may mu tayo, mean po yan siya. Okay? Ngayon, how do we get for the mean? Mu or the mean is computed as the sigma. Ayan, as the sigma of x times p of x. Ngayon class, in your graded lesson, what is meant by capital letter sigma? Saan ginagamit yung capital letter sigma na to? Or yung parang letter E na malaki na yan? This is capital letter sigma kasi.
Sir,
So, sa summation ng pre-cal.
expectation.
Sorry po. Sino yung nagsabi? Angelic and
Haley, sir.
Haley. Okay. So that is correct. That is the capital letter sigma denotes the summation ng katabi niya. So ibig sabihin, hahanapin natin yung summation ng x times p of x. Ano yung x? Ano yung p of x? This is actually familiar. Why? Because we already discussed this one last meeting. X is the outcome or variable or the value of the random variable. Yung x, yung makatabi na x. And the p of x is the probability of the outcome x or the variable x. Okay? Tandaan nyo muna yung formula na to. Ayan. Next po is the formula for our variance. The variance of a random variable is denoted by var of x. Pwedeng var of x, pero ang usually ginagamit namin, even sa book, even in the future lessons, is itong symbol na to. we have yung sigma na ganyan, sigma, symbol na ganito. So it is, this is small letter sigma naman. Kasi yung capital nga, di ba? Ang capital Greek letter sigma is ginagamit sa summation. Ang small Greek letter sigma, ayan, is yung parang bilog na may extension. Extension. Ayan. And it is sigma squared. Okay? Sigma squared siya. Bakit sigma squared, sir? Kasi kapag in-square root natin si sigma squared, ano na lang yung maiiwan? Sigma, di ba? Right? Ang sigma kasi is the symbol for standard deviation. I know you have heard this term before. Standard deviation. Ayan siya. Kaya, deviation. Ayan. Kaya, the concept itself is ginawang sigma squared. That is for the variance. Okay? So, the formula for the variance is here. Sigma squared is equal to the summation of x minus the mu squared times p of x. Wherein x is the values of the variable. O, alam niyo na tong x. Mu is the population mean or the mean itself. So saan kukunin yung mu na to? Sa sinolve natin kanina using the formula. And p of x of course is the is the probability of the random variable. Okay? So, sir, ang dami namang formula, dalawa. O, dalawa nga, more than many. So, marami siya. More than one many. Ayan po. So, sige, itry natin siya ngayon. Paano mag-solve using formula? So, unlike the things that we have used to compute nung GenMath. Ay, sorry. Yes?
Pwede pa balik po ulit sa slide.
Ay, okay. Sorry, kinokopy nyo ba?
Thank you po.
Okay na, ayan. Sige. Anyway, isusulat ko pa rin dito. Ayan siya. So, katulad ng sinasabi ko, itry nating isolve yung mean and yung ating variance. Ayun nga, find the mean and the variance of the following discrete probability distribution. Ngayon, class, ayan na, meron na tayong discrete probability distribution. Para ma-solve natin yung mean and variance yung kailangan, discrete probability distribution yung nasa table. Okay? Ayan po. So, ano yung formula natin for the mean? Sige nga, recall natin. We have the mu is equal to the summation of x times p of x. Okay? While the other one, we have the variance or the sigma squared. It is equal to the summation of x minus the mu or the mean squared po nun times the probability p of x. Ayan. So, paano natin siya, sir, isosolve? Yung ating discrete probability distribution dito ay nakapahiga. Para mas madali nating ma-solve itong mean and variance nito, gagamitin natin ang way ng pag-solve nito using the tables. Okay, so paano yun, sir? So we have x and p of x. So basically muna, class, the first thing to do is to transpose the table or patayuin natin yung table kasi nakapahiga yung table, di ba? So, gagawin natin, babalik natin yung columns, gagawin nating rows. Okay. Usually, ganito yung nakikita nating itsura kasi mas tipid sa space sa paper, right? Pero pag nag-solve tayo, patayo, mas madaling makita. Ayan siya. So, ayan po. So, ano yung mga variables natin? We have 1, 2, and 3. Okay? What are the probability? Pag 1, 0.25. Pag 2, 0.50. Pag 3 naman po, siya ay 0.25. Habaan ko pala to. Okay. Ngayon, class, ang hanapin muna natin is yung mu. Okay, the mu itself. So, the mu is what? The summation of, ayan, of x times p of x. So, the next column, magdadagdag tayo dito ng x times p of x. So, naalala niyo yung logic? Parang ganung style yung paggawa natin ng table. And then, since this is x times p of x, using your calculator, di ba pinapahanap ko kay kanya ng calculator, your phone calculator will do, ayan, isolve natin or punuin natin yung table. So, we have 1 times 0.25, o ilan? 0.25, right? So, ayan. Next is, ano nang gagawin? Ganun ulit. 2 times 0.50. So, ilan?
1,
1, sir.
1.
1. How about 3 times 0.25?
0.75 po.
0.75. What's the sum? Hanapin, since dito, class, sa mu, ang formula natin is summation of x times p of x, we already have the p of x's. Sorry, the x times p of x. Ito na yun yung tatlo. And then, hanapin daw yung summation. Yun. Pag nahanap na yun, yung summation niya, yun na yung mu natin. So, what is the summation? Ayan, wait lang, para makita nyo. What is the summation of x times p of x? So, ipag-a-add lang natin yung tatlo. So, ilan?
2, sir.
Okay, very good. The answer is 2. So, summation of x times p of x is equal to 2. Since ang summation of x times p of x natin is 2, yan na po class yung ating mu. So, the mu of our distribution given, our discrete probability distribution given is 2. Okay. So, yan po yun siya. Question po.
Sir, pwede po pa ulit?
Okay. Sige.
Thank you po.
From where? From the very beginning ba?
Yun sa paano po naging 2?
Okay.
Yung
Sige.
sagot po.
Siyempre dito, di ba sa x times p of x, saan siya nanggaling? Dito siya sa x times p of x din. So kung x times p of x to, pag multiply lang at ng first column, saka tong second column. Kaya 1 times 0.25 magiging 0.25. 2 times 0.50, 1. 3 times 0.25 magiging 0.75. Since this is summation of x times p of x, ipag-a-add natin lahat ng x times p of x. Saan yun? Itong nasa third column. Kaya pababa yung pag-add natin. Dito na sa pinakababa niya. So 0.25 plus 1 times 0.75, the summation of x times p of x is equal to 2. Ngayon, since nakuha na natin yung summation of x times p of x, yun na po yung ating mu. Kaya our mu, ito dito sa left natin, is equal to 2. Ayun siya. Nakuha po?
Thank you po, sir.
Ayun.
Yes po.
Ngayon, kunin nyo si mu kasi importante to. Susunod natin kukunin is yung si sigma squared, si variance. Okay? Anong gagawin natin? Gagamitin pa rin natin yung table form na pag-solve. So, pag nagsasolve tayo ng equation class, parang sa logic din, kukunin natin yung pinakaloob. Dito sa equation ng sigma squared, ang pinakaloob is yung x minus mu. So, x minus the mu. What is our mu? 2. Yung x natin saan manggagaling? Dito sa pinaka-first column. Sa first column. So, 1 minus the mu, which is 2, ilan? 1 minus 2, ilan?
Negative 1.
Negative 1. And then, ilan sunod?
0.
0. And then,
1.
1, di ba? 1. Okay, next step. Ano yung next step? My squared si x minus mu. X minus mu squared. Okay, so what is x minus mu squared? So dito naman gagaling sa x minus mu. Okay, is squared na lang. Ready na siya. Ganon. So, negative 1 squared is 1.
Sir, 1.
1.
Okay. And then we have 0 and then 1. Take note, class, reminder that if we are about to square a number, it will become positive no matter what. Why? Kasi positive times positive is positive. Negative times negative is positive. And then, baka pag sa calculator ninyo, pag tinatype ninyo, hindi lang kasi siya na-include sa parenthesis. Baka kasi hindi niya i-consider na is-square din yung negative. Kaya kapag mag-square kayong negative, make sure na naka-enclosed muna siya sa parenthesis. Okay? Ano lang, friendly tip lang kasi you are using calculator. Ayan. Ngayon, okay na yung natin, x minus mu squared. Okay? Ngayon, i-times na natin yung ating p of x. So we have x minus mu squared times p of x. So saan manggagaling yung x minus mu squared? Yung sa katabi niya lang. Okay? Times saan manggagaling yung p of x? Doon sa second row. Ito yung 0.25, 0.50 at saka 0.25. Now, ipag-multiply natin dito sa ating x minus mu squared. Okay, so 0.25, or dito muna, 1 times 0.25, that is 0.25.
0.25.
Okay, what is next? We have 0 times 0.50. So 0 then, right? Any number multiplied by a number is 0, right? Except 0. Ay, char. Tama pala. 0 times 0 is 0 nga. Okay. Next is 1 times 0.25. So, of course, 0.25. Yeah, any number multiplied to itself is, or sorry, any number multiplied by 1 is itself. Ayan. So, what's the sum? Bakit sum? Kasi sir, ito na siya. X minus mu squared times p of x. O, meron na tayo. Isa sum daw. So, ipag-add natin lahat ng x minus mu squared times p of x. So, what is the answer ng mu?
0.5.
Ayan.
0.5.
So, ang summation ng x minus mu squared times p of x is 0.50 or 0.5. Laban na yun kung alin dyan. So, ito na class yung ating sigma squared. Our sigma squared is 0.5. Ngayon class, kunwari lang, just in case na pinapahanap si standard deviation, ang gagawin lang natin is, isi-square root lang natin si 0.5 for standard deviation, okay? So what is the square root for 0.5? Ano yung square root?
0.5, sir.
0.70.
Okay, 0.
0.7.
Okay, so kukunin
7.
natin yung 4 decimal places para accurate. 0.7071, right? So ayan, ito yung ating standard deviation. Take note na si variance, ang square root ni variance ay si standard deviation. Yung symbol ni standard deviation ay sigma lang. Kay variance, sigma squared. Pero katulad ng sinasabi ko class, wala naman sa instruction na hanapin si standard deviation. Ayan, sinama ko lang, enrichment lang. Mean and variance lang, so ito lang muna. Saka na si standard deviation. Okay, do you have question with example number 1? May question po?
None, sir.
None, sir.
Sir.
None, sir.
Okay,
Wala po.
sige. Kung wala po, okay, let's proceed to our second example. Naalala niyo, di ba parang pinapaprepare ko kayo ng notebook or anything na pang-compile ng lesson natin? O, kasi baka kasi magamit niyo siya. Okay. Katad nito. Find the mean and the variance of the following discrete probability distribution. Sorry. I have another set here of a discrete probability distribution. So we have x, 1, 2, 3, 4. We have p of x, its corresponding probability, 0.17, 0.33, 0.36, 0.14. Okay, now since I have shown you how to find the mean and the variance earlier in our discussion, ayan. So ayan siya, 'di ba? Find the mean and the variance of the following discrete probability distribution. So I'll be giving you 5 minutes to find the mean and the variance. Pero to help you, para hindi na tayo magbalik-balik ng slide, isusulat ko na lang dito yung formula muna. So mu is equal to the summation of x times p of x. While the variance lang muna, wala na standard deviation. The variance is the summation of x minus the mu or the mean squared times P of X. Okay, so I'll be giving you 5 minutes to find the mean and the variance. And then if you're done, even though 5 minutes is not yet finished, siguro pag tapos na kayo mag-solve, i-chat nyo po yung answer. Okay, i-message nyo po dito sa akin yung answer. Dito sa ating chat box. Huwag nyo i-BPM O kunwari, example, mean, ganito, tapos variance, ganyan. So, ganyan. Ganyan siya ilalagay. Okay, so 5 minutes starts now. By the way, while you were answering, when I call your name, pag tinawag ko yung pangalan niyo, paki-notify kung nandito na kayo ha. Okay, since Gabby is already here or Gave, whatever. um, let's call the other students who were not around earlier. Is Mr. Kandog here? Luis?
Present, sir.
Okay. How about Deliozon? Joel? Are you around? And round? I guess he's not around yet. How about Kyle? Leonen?
Sir, nandito po.
Okay, very good. Thank you. Next, Christian Locenario. Is he around? Not yet still. Next is Sean Valdez.
Dito po, sir. Present.
Okay. Next is Hazel Aven. Are you around? Ay, sorry. Wait. Ayan, sorry. Okay. How about Pamela Balofinios? Here? Okay. How about Winona De La Torre?
Present, sir.
Okay. And lastly, Giselle Paala. Okay. Okay, class, if you're done, you may put your answers here in our chat. Okay, so Ain already showed her answer. How about the others? So okay, some already showed their answers. How about the others? Okay, last 1 minute for other students to show their answers. Mhm. By the way, class, I forgot. Do you have Kahoot? I believe that you have Kahoot because Sir G was using that. May Kahoot kayo? Ay, ano ba? Ayan. Meron kayong Kahoot. Kung wala, create na kayo ha. Kasi for some time we will be doing Kahoot. Okay? So 'yun. We will be having Kahoot on the future. Maybe next week. Okay. So it's already okay. So 1 minute is the extension time is up. Okay, let's check if your work is correct. Thank you for those students who share their answers. Ayan, for those students who are unsure of their answers, so let's see if they are correct. Um, okay. Anyway, those students who are participating or sharing their answer is noted. Okay, included din sa ating participation. Okay, so let's proceed. So let's find for the mean and the variance of this distribution. Actually, class, this distribution, ano ba? This distribution is much harder because ang haba ng ibang decimals, right? But kung ano tayo, kung medyo careful tayo in answering, madali lang natin siyang masagot. Anyway, class, that's one perfect value din pala. When we are answering in statistics, since it's procedural, like that like they are all interrelated with each other, we need to be careful in answering because one wrong input, especially in the beginning, will ruin our solution. Oh my God. Di ko talaga forte yung magsulat-sulat ng drawing. Ay, ng drawing ng line. Lalo na sa pen tablet, ang hirap. Ayan, perfect. Laban na yan. Okay. So we have x times p of x. 1, 2, 3, 4, right? Okay. And then, so put all the probabilities, 0.17, 0.33, 0.36, and 0.14. Now, multiply x times p of x. So can you help me fill these boxes? So we have 0.17, right? 0.66,
66.
1.08, tama ba? And 0.56.
Puso.
Okay, so what's the summation? So all we have to do is to add all this x times p of x. So we have the summation of x times p of x. So that would be, what's the sum? Ouch, what's that?
2.47, sir.
2.47, sir.
2.47. That means our mean is 2.47. Okay, so I would like to congratulate those students who got the correct answer for the mean. Okay, for those students who didn't get the mean, they have the wrong answer for the mean. Check where did you where did you got your where did you get, or in which part of your of your solution is wrong, 'di ba? You need to look back, right? So ayan, para alam niyo na yung gagawin next time. Okay, next. Let's proceed to our variance. So we have, since we have our mu already, ayan na, x minus mu na tayo. So x minus mu, that would be our x's, plural, x's, minus our mu, which is 2.47. So we have 1 minus 2.47, that is negative 1.47, negative 0.47, and then next is ilan na ba? 0.53 and 1.53. Ayan. So we have x minus mu squared. Okay. And then square all the values that we have in our x minus mu. Okay? So pag square class, hindi yan siya times 2. Okay? Maliwanag? Pag square po, we need to multiply the number itself twice. Kasi squared, so 2, dalawang beses, twice. We need to multiply the number itself to itself twice. Okay? So we have negative 1.47 squared. That would be positive 2, 2.16. Okay, the thing here, class, pag kaya pa siyang i-accommodate ng calculator ninyo, wag niyo muna siyang putulin. Okay, wag muna kayo mag-round off. Okay po? So, ayan, 2.1609. Wag muna puputol ha. Yun yung kasunduan natin. Okay, 0.47 squared or negative 0.47 squared is 0.2209. Paka-check ako pag mali ha. 0.53 squared, that is 0.2809. And then 1.53 squared, that is 2.3409. Okay, yung value natin sa x minus mu squared, i-multiply naman natin ngayon ng p of x. So 2.1609, oh my God, sir, anong gagawa natin? 2.1609 times 0.17. Yung p of x hindi yung may x. So that would be 0.367353. Okay, sige, mag-usap na tayo para uniform yung answers natin. Dapat kapag nagsusulat tayo ng value sa table class 6 decimal places lahat-lahat. Nakuha ako? 6 decimal places po yung ilalagay natin sa table. Pag sumobra na siya ng 6 decimals, i-round off na lang natin. Basta 6 decimal places, katulad ditong sa pinakadulo na column. Okay? Ayan. So, next is 0.2209 times 0.33. So, that is 0.072897. Next, 0.33 or sorry, 0.2809 times 0.33. We have, ay, mali. 0.36 pala. 0.2809 times 0.36. That is 0.101124. And lastly, 2.3409 times 0.14, that would be 0.327726. Okay. So find the sum of the x minus mu squared times p of x. So x minus mu squared times p of x. Ayan. What's the sum? So that would be 0.367353 plus 0.072897 plus 0.101124 plus 0.327726. The answer is, okay, my answer here is 0.8691. Okay, now kasunduan tayo ulit. Kapag final answer, ayan, pag mu at saka pag standard deviation, pag mu or variance, sige, kunin natin yung 4 decimal places. So the answer is 0.8691. O pag nagsobra pa dyan sa sa apat, cut na natin, i-round off sa apat. Okay? Basta sa table, maximum of 6 decimal places. Kapag sa final answer, maximum of 4 decimal places lang. So yan po. This is our variance. Kung gusto niyo malaman yung ating ating standard deviation, simply square root 0.8691. So that would be 0.9323. Okay, so tama din naman yung 0.86, 0.85. The thing is, bakit iba yung sagot natin? Ayan, 0.87 pala yung iba. The thing is, meron tayong tinatawag class na rounding error. Okay? May tinatawag tayong rounding error wherein kapag nag-round off kasi tayo agad-agad doon sa table natin, medyo nalalayo na ng slight yung answer natin because nag-round off na nga tayo agad. Okay? That is what do we call rounding error. And kung sa huli tayo mag-round off, mas maliit yung tendency na magkaroon tayo ng rounding error. Kaya I suggest na kapag nag-maximum sa 6 digits, ay sa table, maximum 6 digits lang. Kapag final answer, 4 digits lang po, putulin na. Okay? Do you have question in this item?
Sir,
Yes, Angelique.
kapag magra-round off po ba, if ever na magsobra po sa 6 dun sa table, kapag magra-round off, yung sa second decimal place, tama pa tanong ko? Hanggang sa second po or hanggang 6 lang po?
Sa 6 talaga. Kunwari lang ha. Etong dito kunwari, dito na tayo sa pinakas. Ang nakuha nyong number kunwari is 0. Kunwari 241563942. Kunin nyo lang yung 6. So saan yun? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 hanggang 63. Ngayon tignan nyo si 63, yung 3. Ano ba yung katabi niya? Pwede i-round round up ba yun or round down? So hanggang dun lang. So instead na isulat niyo yung buo, magiging ano na lang siya. 0.24, 15, 64 na siya. Kasi 9 yung katabi. Ganon.
Okay po.
6 lang. Okay? Kahit saan dyan, basta 6 lang talaga. Kasi baka di nakasya sa notebook ninyo or sa papel. Ayun. Ngayon class, iniisip ko lang, pwede naman kasi natin to siya ilagay sa Excel, pero not all has their laptops. Number 2, not all that have their laptops know how to use Excel. Kaya that is, alam mo yun, that is my another problem na naman. Kasi kung di rin pala lahat may laptop, di ba? And di rin naman pala lahat, ayun nga, the thing na wala kayong laptop lahat, stress na. Tapos dadagdag pa ng time na i-consume natin dahil tuturuan ko pa kayo kung paano mag-Excel, right? Maliban na lang kung talagang mano-mano, at least aside from hindi na kayo umaasa sa sa device or sa gadget na input lahat ng answer, you know na you learn of course how to be careful then in answering. Kasi yan kadalasan yung yan yung nagiging problem ng mga students when it comes to math and even in other lessons, like they become careless, you know. Actually, I have a lot of students before. Ayan. Not only my students but also my classmates in college, in high school and in elementary that they are all good in math. Even me. Ayan. Kahit ako nung elementary ako na nagko-contest kami sa math, and then there comes a time na we are careless. because nga of the time, we are pressured with the time. Not only with the time, careless lang talaga kami. Nagkakamali kami ng answer. Kaya if one thing na dapat mabago somehow kay math is, yun nga, dapat careful. Take your time. Not in a way that you consume all the time, right? So medyo bilis-bilis din ang slide. Yung ganon. Balik tayo. May question kayo dito sa item na to kasi marami pa tayong gagawin.
Sir.
Yes, Kenneth.
Sir, pwede po magtanong paano nakuha yung x minus mu?
X minus mu. Okay. Given si mu. Ito si mu. Di ba kinompute natin kanina si mu? Ito. Kukunin si x. Ano si x? Si x, dito mo siya kukunin sa first row. Itong 1, 2, 3, 4 na to. So, paano naging negative 1.47? Nanggaling yan siya sa 1 minus our mu, which is 2.47. Yung second row naman, bakit naging negative 0.47? Nanggaling siya sa 2 minus our mu, 2.47. So, 2 minus 2.47, naging negative 0.47 na siya. Same way goes with the other rows. Yun po. Question satisfied ba, Kenneth?
Opo, sir. Salamat.
Okay. Sige, other questions before we proceed? Or meron pa bang question or wala na?
Wala na rin po.
Okay, sige. Medyo maliwanag na sa inyong class. Okay, sige. Ngayon class, don't worry, may isa pa tayong example. Pero mas madali-dali lang to ng slide. Okay, so find the mean and the variance of the following discrete probability distribution. Now, the challenge is that hindi ko na isusulat yung formula. Joke lang. Sulat na lang natin. By the way, class, yan na. Pag may formula tayo, class, that is that only means na kailangan nyo mag-prepare ng index card or something na pwede nyo isulat or i-compile lahat ng formula na meron tayo. Pwedeng sa scrapbook nyo, scrapbook, social. Basta wag sa notebook, ihiwalay nyo siya sa notebook kasi yon para hindi kayo masanay na may examples. Pag nagsosolve kayo, alam nyo, parang formula agad, di ba? And then alam nyo na yung gagawin, ganon. Okay, so we have the mu and we have our sigma squared. So, ayan. Katulad ng ginawa natin kanina, find the mu and the sigma squared. Find the mean and the variance. Ngayon, class, I'll be giving you 3 minutes na lang. Kasi medyo mas madali nga tong example and medyo madali-dali yung numbers. Medyo maikli lang siya. Ngayon, after 3 minutes, i-chat nyo po yung answers ninyo. I-chat nyo yung mean and variance and then we will check the answer. Okay? Sige po. Sige, dahil napansin ko medyo mabagal kayo ng slide. Sige, 5 minutes. Okay, so your 5 minutes starts now. I-check ko kung sino yung hindi nagpa-participate ha. Sige class, ganito. Sa mga tapos na, i-PM nyo sa akin yung answer sa chat ng ano. Di ba may meron dyang send chat to? O, PM nyo sa akin directly. Dali. Tapos sabihin ko kung mali or tama. Ay, hindi. Ako na lang. Ako na bala. Saan yung- Lorraine is not in the meeting. Anyari? Wait lang. Ang hirap mag-chat. Wait lang. Yung 2.47 pala, kanina pa to, natawa. Oo nga. Okay, for the other students, I'll be giving you, sige, 1 minute extension habang hala, hindi ko ma-sendan lahat, nawawala. Ay, sorry. Sana yun? Ba't capital? Sorry. Sorry, Joven, na capital ko yung chat. Kada ako galit. Hala, oh my God. Hindi kayo mag-sync.
Sir?
Yes.
Sir, ilang decimal point na nga po pagkasagot na?
4 po. Ay, final answer, 4 po. What happened? Ba't iba-iba kayo na answer? Na-stress ako. Pag wala akong PM, ibig sabihin tama answer nyo, ha? Yun na lang. Hala, ibig sabihin kailangan ko pala ipakita yung yung solution. Sige, game na. Meron pa ba? Sige, sagot na i-reply ko lang tong last 2. Okay, game na. Sige. Ay, sumobra. Okay. Sige. The mean ha. The mean, since most of you got the correct answer, the mean is equal to what? Our mean is 2.1.
2.1.
Ayan. Sure yan. Paputol ko pa yung daliri ko. Charot. Wag din. Baka maputol. Okay, ngayon class. Sige, ang hanapin na lang natin is yung variance. Okay, kasi doon kayo doon kayo iba-iba ng answer. Sige, ano ba yan? So, kailangan pa rin pala ng probability. Anyway, lalaktawan ko na si x times p of x ha, kasi may mu na tayo. Okay, so 0, 1, 2, 3. Oh my God, kulang. Sige, 4. Dito na lang sa baba. Tapos P of X natin is 0.1, 0.2, 0.3, 0.3, 0.1. Okay? And then, X minus mu, may mu na tayo, di ba? So we have negative 2.1, negative 1.1, negative 0.1, and then 0.9. Tama ba? Okay. And 1.9. Square those values. So we have 4.41, 1.21, 0.01, 0.81, and 3.61. Okay, next is to multiply all the the numbers in the last column, yung x minus mu squared natin to p of x. So we have x minus mu squared times p of x. That would be 0.01, 0.1 times 4.41, that is 0.441. 0.2 times 1.21, that is 0.242. And then 0.3 times 0.01, that's 0.003. Tapos 0.81 times 0.3, that's 0.243. And 0.1 times 0.1 times 3.61 is 0.361. Itong lima na to ipag-add. Sige, ilan yun? So 0.441 plus, ayan, plus 0.003 plus 0.243 plus 0.361. Okay, the answer is, ayan, our sigma squared is 1.29. Paki-check na lang kung sa kayo banda nagkamali. Oh, okay. Sige po, question. Ayun. May mga, 'di ba? Kaya nga dapat careful. Kasi minsan nalilito rin ako sa sinusulat ko. Ayan. Kaya dapat medyo perfect din yung ano nyo class, yung table nyo. I mean, hindi naman perfect. I mean, align talaga. Kaya I suggest na kapag maggagawa kayo ng table, sa notebook kayo magsulat para ruled na siya agad, nakaguhit-guhit na siya agad. Okay? So, yun. Di ba nakakaduling? Yun pa. Hindi ko na pala na-multiply sa P of X. Okay. So, yon, 'di ba? Ang daming nating regrets, char. Pero okay lang 'yan. We will learn more. Okay? O sige, proceed na tayo ha kasi marami pa tayong i-discuss. Ngayon, ayan, somehow we have the idea on how to solve the mean and the variance using the discrete probability distribution. Let's now proceed to problem solving. Ngayon, class, sige. Dahil problem solving na tayo, ano na nga yung ginagamit natin pag problem solving? Naalala pa ba? May format ba tayo pag problem solving? Ay, wait lang. Nakamute ba ako? Ayan. I mean, wait lang. Wait lang class ah. Ba't di ko kayo marinig?
Polio ba yun, sir?
Ha? Ayan. Ayun. Sige, narinig ko pala kayo. Tama iyon. Tama si Angelique na Polya's kapag problem solving, gagamitin natin si Polya. Polya's 4-step rule on problem solving. Laging ganun class ah. Okay. Sige, eto na. Kaloka. Ayan. Sige, we will use Polya's 4-step rule in problem solving to check din, of course. So, eto. We have a problem. A researcher surveyed the house in a small purok in San Miguel, Puerto Princesa, Palawan. The random variable X is the number of college graduates in the household. The probability distribution of X is shown below. O, madali lang to sa inyo, class. Kasi, eto nga, binigay na yung table. Ayan. So, find the expected value. Using Polya's four-step rule and problem solving, ayan, we have Polya's four-step rule. Okay, so we have 4 steps. So, step 1, what is asked? Ano yung hinahanap? Ang hinahanap natin is the expected value. Okay. Expected value. Ano na nga yung expected value natin, class? Siya din yung... Ano ba yan? Pambihira itong truck ng basura. Ayun. Ano pa yung expected value? Hala. Ano yung expected value?
Sir,
Mean,
variance
sir.
po ba?
Yung mean.
Ay.
Okay. Tama? Yung mean. Yan yung mean, di ba? Yung expected value natin yung mean, di ba? Hala. Okay, anyway, sige, let's proceed to step 2. Ano yung step 2? What are the given and what are the formula? O sige, formula muna. Ano yung formula natin? Mu is equal to the summation of x times p of x. Ano yung given? O yun na yung distribution kanina. X, p of x. O ayan. Ano yung mga given na nga? 1, 2, 3, 4. 0.1, 0.2, 0.45, and 0.25. Check ko muna baka mali. Tama. Okay, solution. Yung step 3 natin class, yung solution natin class, yun na yung tabular form na pagsosolve. Okay, sige nga, I'll give you time to find the mean. Mean lang to, mabilis lang. Sige nga, 1 minute lang. Sige. And then type niyo yung answer sa chat.
Sir, nakamute ka po.
Kanina pa ako nagsasalita. Di pala ako nakamute. Sorry. Ayan. O, nakita niyo na rin. The answer is 2.85. Thank you ha. Oh my God. Na-stress ako. Ayan, so 2.85. Okay. Ngayon, nakamute ako kasi nagdaan ngayon truck ng basura. Pambihira kasi yan. Okay, so 2.85. Ngayon, class, yung sa step 3 natin, 'di ba? Step 4 dapat natin is yung paano natin i-interpret yung data, 'di ba? And especially important siya sa statistics kasi statistics is the collection, the presentation, the organization, the collection, organization, presentation, the analysis. Itong ginagawa natin, nag-analysis na tayo. Yung first three, yun na yung sa problem. And interpretation of data based on our analysis. Ngayon, anong ibig sabihin ng 2.85 dito? Okay. Yung mu natin na 2.85 dito, class, it's actually, ito yung mean na kung saan, yan yung kapag in-interview natin yung mga yung mga household sa Purok, doon sa San Miguel, ang mean ng kanilang mga napag-graduate na ng college ay 2.85. Eh sir, wala namang student na 2.85. Kaya nga i-approximate natin siya as 3. So the mean of the students or the mean of the number of students graduates in a household is approximately 3. Okay? Pero ayun, wag muna tayo maglagay ng interpretation. Kahit yung numerical value lang muna. Okay? Basta alam nyo kung paano siya sinolve. Yun po. May question po? O, lahat naman halos nakakuha. Ayan. Okay, next. O, ito. Ito medyo mahirap na kasi wala tayong given. Ayun. So, assume that the limited edition Wonka bars are available in the market. There are 2,500 pieces of Wonka bars produced and that each bar worth 5,000 in pesos. 5,000 pesos in pesos. Ayan. In 2,500 pieces of bars produced, there are 4 silver tickets that will win you 20,000 pesos and a golden ticket that will win you 100,000 pesos. What is the expected gain? Okay, before anything else, I would like you to, of course, introduce this scenario. I know that some of you are familiar of Willy Wonka. It is actually the character in in the movie or in the book Charlie and the Chocolate Factory by Roald Dahl, right? This is actually a classic book. It's from the 1960s pa ata, and that the story plot is that Charlie tawag dito, sa yung chocolate factory nga, meron daw siya, meron siyang pa-contest, para may pa-tour ata or may pa-contest something, ganun, 'di ba? And then, nag-embed sila or naglagay sila ng mga golden tickets dun sa chocolate bars. Yun. Ngayon, kunwari Hershey's or Cadbury would pay tribute talaga. Would pay tribute to Willy Wonka's bars. So Wonka's bars, ayan. So meron tayong 2,500 kunwari na ipoproduce. And then may paraffle daw yon. Kunwari, yung sa out of 2,500 bars, meron dong 4 silver tickets na isang ticket worth 20,000 kapag nabunot mo siya or nakuha mo siya. Yung isa naman golden ticket. Okay? So, since this is based on our lesson, of course, meron tayo dyang random variable na may probability. Okay, sige. First question muna. From the problem itself, ano sa tingin nyo yung may probability? Ano sa tingin nyo yung may chance dyan? May probability nga.
Sir, yung sa problem po ba?
Apo, sa problem. Yung sa
Yung
problem.
ano po, sir, sa 2,500 pieces of bar produced, there are 4 silver and 1 gold ticket, sir.
So, ano yung may probability doon, Matt? Based doon sa sinasabi mo.
Yung chance to open, sir?
Yung chance na?
Yung chance para makakuha ng 4 silver and 1 gold ticket.
Okay, very good. Yun yung probability. Kung paano mo makukuha yung tickets. Okay? Yun yung probability. Kasi out of 2,500, ano yung chance na makuha mo yung silver or gold ticket? Right? Ngayon, kung yun yung probability mo ninyo class, yung pagkuha ng ticket, ano ngayon yung random variable natin? Kung may probability na tayo, ano yung pwede nating i-relate na number kapag meron tayong chances na ganun? Ano kaya? Kasi hindi naman, tama yung sinabi ni Matt, di naman, yung pwedeng pag silver, 4 out of 2,500 siya, right? Eh, hindi naman natin makompute yung colors, right? Di naman pwede natin ilagay doon silver. Silver times 4, ganon. Di ba hindi naman pwede? So, anong kayang gagawin natin? Ano pwede nating i-relate doon sa probability? Sige, anong mangyayari kapag nakakuha tayo ng ticket based sa problem?
May price.
Sir, may price.
May price. Very good. So, pag nakakuha ba tayo ng price or nakakuha tayo ng ticket at nakatanggap tayo ng price, sinadya ba natin yon?
Hindi po.
Hindi. Okay, so ibig sabihin, our price or price with a Z, hindi yung presyo, yung premyo, yun po yung ating random variable. The thing is, class, kung papansinin nyo, yung pera is a unit of measurement. But then again, eto na, dito na pumapasok yung tinatawag nating ang tawag dito. Nakita ko na yung term. Basta dito na pumapasok na hindi natin minsan kino-consider yung rule dahil nga ina-apply na natin siya into the real life. Alam niyo yun, ganun. Parang, basta yun. Sana naintindihan niyo ako. Nahirapan na ako mag-explain. Basta may mga parts na di naman disobey. Hindi natin fina-follow yung rule just to apply that specific rule doon sa real life na nangyayari. So, sige, using 4-step rule and problem solving muna, ilista ko muna yung nangyari. Okay? So, step 1, ano yung hinahanap? Expected gain. Okay, what is the expected gain, di ba? Okay, in books, the word expected gain is similar to expected value. And ano na nga si expected value, class?
Mean.
Very
Mean,
good.
sir.
Yung ating mu. Yung ating mean. Okay, second step, what are the formula and what are the given? So our formula is the formula for our mu, which is the summation of x times p of x. Okay, o what are the given? So, ayun nga. So, mananalo daw ako ng 20,000 pesos kapag, mananalo lang ako ng 20,000 pesos kapag nakuha ko yung, ano yung chance na mananalo ako? Kailan ako makakakuha ng 20,000 pesos? Pag may silver ticket. Tama? Ano yung chance na makuha ko yung silver ticket? Ano yung chance na makuha? Okay, 4 out of ilan?
2,500.
Okay, 2,500. How about, ano mangyayari pag nakuha ko yung gold ticket? Sige. Ano mapapanalunan ko?
100,000.
100,000.
Okay, 100,000. And ano ang odds or odd na makuha
1
ko yung
out of 25.
gold
1
ticket
out
or
of 2,000.
golden? So, 1 out of 2,500. Okay, class. Since this is problem solving, wala muna tayong round off, okay? Para makita natin siya ng mas maganda. Okay. Sige, step 3 na tayo. Step 3, solution tayo. So, x, p of x. Okay. So, ang x natin is, ayun na, 20,000. Ang probability na makuha natin si 20,000 ay 4 out of 2,500. So, that would be 4 over 2,500. Wala muna maglo-lowest term para madali natin makita. Okay? Next is, 100,000 yung mapapanalunan ko as a random variable kapag Ang probability niya ay 1 out of 2,500. Ngayon, class, this is a discrete probability distribution. Dapat. Kasi hinahanap natin yung mean ng discrete random variable. Ngayon, ito bang nasa table natin na nasa step 3 ay isang discrete probability distribution? Discrete probability distribution ba siya? Parang si Camille nag-open na mic. Tama ba?
Sir, napindot ko lang po, sir.
Okay. Sige. Bakit kaya siya discrete probability distribution ba siya? Why yes or why no?
No, sir.
Okay, bakit Ana?
Di niya po na-satisfy yung isang property which is dapat mag-equal sa 1.
Ano yung dapat mag-equal sa 1?
Yung probability distribution po.
Okay, very good. Dapat mag-equal yung probability ng 1. Ngayon, based dun sa sinabi ni Ana, kailangan masatisfy natin yung second property. Ngayon, paano natin masasatisfy yung second property? Ano yung ilalagay natin? Or ilan ang ilalagay natin? Siyempre, yung the rest ng chocolate bars na walang ticket. So, ilan yun? So, kung 4 agad yung may silver and isa yung may gold out of 2,500, so 5 yun, the rest is walang ticket, which is 2,495 out of 2,500. Sa 2,495 out of 2,500 na walang ticket, ayan, so yan yung probability, ano ang makukuha nating premyo doon?
0.
Very good. Wala tayong premyo doon kasi hindi naman sinabi, right? So 0 lang. O, alam niyo na, included si 0. Kasi kasama siya ng probability, kasama siya ng sample space. Okay, now find our expected value or the mean. So x times p of x. Okay, so 20,000 times 4 over 2,500. Ilan?
32, sir.
Okay, we have 32. Ayan. Ay, sir, pwede pa ulit. Saan banda? Sorry. Saan banda, Amarthea? Okay. Sige. Sige. Saan ang galing yung X? Okay. Kapag meron tayong problem solving at siya ay game of chances, yung prize class, yung premyo, yun lagi yung X. Nakuha ako? Okay. So, 20,000 at saka 100,000. Pwede nating i-consider na walang prize. So, 0. Okay? Ngayon, sa P of X class, ano yung probability, ano yung odds na makukuha natin yung premyo? Katulad dun sa sinabi kanina sa problem, pag merong silver ticket, 4 na silver ticket yun, mananalo ka ng 20,000. So, 20,000, ang makukuha mo doon sa 4 tickets out of 2,500. Same way goes, merong isang golden ticket out of 2,500 na pwede kang manalo ng 100 or pwede kang bigyan ng pera na 100,000 pesos. Without saying na yung the rest ng tickets is wala ka, or the rest ng chocolate bars is wala kang mapapanalunan, we need to put that. Why? Remember that this is a discrete probability distribution and we need to satisfy the properties. And to satisfy the properties, we need to put 2.42495 over 2,500 in the table. Kahit 0 pa ang value niyan. Okay? Now, find for the mean. 32. Tapos, ayan na. 100,000 divided by, times 2,500. We have
40, sir.
40, sir.
40, sir.
Okay, 40. 40. Okay? How about siyempre, 0 times whatever, 0.
0.
Okay. So what's the sum?
72 po,
72, sir.
72.
Okay. The sum is 72. Ano ibig sabihin yan, class? O, yan na naman. Sige, ano ibig sabihin yan pag ganyan? As ganito yan siya. Si expected value class, importante siya sa game of chances. Kapag ikaw yung nagpapa-raffle, kailangan alam mo to. Kapag naman ikaw yung naglalaro, kahit di mo naman siya talaga ganun kailangan, pero malalaman mo statistically kung lugi ka pag nilaro mo yung game na yon or nag-participate ka sa event na yon. Okay. Anong purpose ni 72? Si 72 class ngayon, siya yung expected value is supposedly dapat yung presyo ng kada chocolate na kung saan, syempre, di ba, pag binili mo lahat ng chocolate, sure ball ka na panalo ka na, di ba? Sure ball na lahat ng premyo sa'yo. Tama? Tama ba, class? Pag binili ko lahat ng ticket na Wonka, di ba? Ngayon, ilan lahat ng ticket? Ay, ng chocolate, sorry. 2,500. Kunwari, ang presyo ng kada chocolate is 72 pesos. Ilan yung niyan, product? So, ang product niya ay 180,000, tama? I-compare natin sa lahat ng pwede mo mapanalunan. So, meron kang 4 na silver tickets, which is 20,000 each. So, that would be 80,000. Plus, isang 100,000. Ilan lahat ng mapapanalunan mo pag binili mo lahat ng ticket?
180 rin po.
180. So, si expected value ngayon, class, is yung amount ng ticket na kung saan, yung amount ng chocolate na kung saan, kapag binili mo lahat ng ticket, hindi ka tutubo or hindi ka malulugi. Nakuha niyo yung point? Dapat, kung negosyante ka at nagpaparaffle ka, dapat mas mataas sa expected value yung price mo or yung presyo ng kada ticket mo or ng chocolate mo just in case. Kasi para tumubo, kasi 'di ba, doon mo rin kukunin sa sa total sales mo yung premyo. 'Di ba? Doon mo rin kukunin yung yung pang-premyo mo sa sa amount kung saan binenta mo yung mga ticket kunwari or chocolate, right? So dito, class, kung i-compare natin kung 72 ngayon yung expected value, mu or expected gain 72, ibig sabihin si negosyante ay malaki ang tubo. Kasi isipin mo magkano kada bar? 5,000 pesos.
Oo nga.
Diba?
Lucky, grabe.
Sige nga, i-compute natin. 5,000
Ang lucky.
times 2,500. Ilang milyon yan? Parang gulat na gulat si Luis. Nakaisip siya ng idea. O ilan yun? 12,500,000. 12,500,000. Diba? Ang pinamigay mo lang doon sa 12,500,000 is 180,000. So, ang tubo mo is 12,320,000. Pero ngayon, class, nagsasalita na ako in an ABM concept. Ganun talaga kasi advisory ako dati ng ABM. Yung first batch ng ABM dati. Yun. Anyway, ayun nga. Bakit siya kinakagat ng tao? Bakit siya click sa tao? Kasi isipin mo, sa 5,000 pesos, yung stake na manalo ka ng 20,000 or even ng 100,000 is malaki na. It's a big deal. Kaya marami talagang bibili. Okay? So kung i-assume lang natin na yung kada bar ni Wonka ay 500 pesos, malaki pa rin yung tubo mo para dun sa mga taong mananalo ng 100,000 pesos. See the difference? Yun yung application nung mean and variance. Siya kayo, no?
Great scam.
Okay, ito yung tama. Tama yung sabi ni Alex, scammer. Ayan. Baka magising yung inner scammer attitude ninyo. Ate ko, sakit ng bangs ko. Ayun. Anyway, sige, let's proceed. O, ayan ha. O, madali lang. Ito. Familiar yung picture. Lady Gaga po yan. Poker face. Okay, and wala kasi akong picture. Kailangan ng picture. Okay. There is a game of chance involving a regular deck of cards. Each draw is free. O, libre daw yung kada bunot mo ng card. And then, when the cards drawn will tell you if you pay what. Ayan. Or will tell you kung ano yung gagawin mo. O, ito yun. Sa mga students na hindi alam yung baraha, yung regular deck of cards, bahala na kayo dyan class, mag-research. It's your assignment. Dapat familiar kayo sa baraha. It's not that I am teaching you how to gamble. Para lang familiar kayo kasi nga, 'di ba class, this is statistics and probability. Baka narinig ako ng parents niya, baka lang si Sir Cash nagbigay ng example doon na baraha-baraha, turuan niyo yung mga anak namin maging scammer. Bahala kayo diyan. Depende na yan sa inyo. Okay. So yun po. If an ace card is draw, libre daw yung kada bunot. Okay? Ibang scenario na naman to. Kapag ang nabunot mo ay ace card, katulad na hawak ni Lady Gaga, ace card yan class, ibig sabihin may isang pirasong card doon na may letter A, yun, mananalo ka daw ng 20 pesos. Kapag face card naman daw is drawn, hindi siya drawing kinuha or nabunot, you win 5 pesos. Ano yung mga face card? Yan yung king, yung queen, and yung jack. Okay? But, if a number card is drawn, kapag number card yung nabunot mo, ang babayaran mo is 10 pesos. So, ano-ano yung mga number card na yon? 2, 3, 4, yan na, yung 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, Gs. Diba? Pag nagbabaraha tayo, marunong tayo mag-Spanish. Ayan. Compute the expected value and tell if you lose or gain if you play the game further. Malalaman natin yan kung malulugi ba tayo or tutubo. Okay, kasi libre lang naman ang pagkuha, di ba? Pero little did we know, nalulugi pala tayo. Di ba? Another scam na naman ito. Okay, step 1. Ano yung hinahanap? Expected value. E of X. Okay. Next is step number 2. E of X or mu. Baka di kayo familiar sa E of X. Ano din yan? Expected value or mean. Step 2 formula. Mu is equal to the summation of X times P of X. Okay, what are the given? Kapag ace card daw, ano yung mapapanalunan mo, class?
20 pesos.
20 pesos. What is the probability na makakuha ka ng ace card? Sige, review muna tayo. Sige na nga. Ilang cards meron sa isang deck of cards? Regular deck of cards. Exclude joker. Ilan?
52 po.
52. Halatang naglalaro. Char. 52. Tapos, ilang suits? When we say suits, ito. Sa mga ibang, ang concept natin ng suit ay shape. Suits ang tawag doon. Ilang shape?
4, sir.
4, sir.
4. Di ba halatang mga sugarol? Charot. Ayan. So, 4 shapes. May diamond, may spade, at talagang drawing ko, di ba? May clubs, and my heart. Ayan. Pangat pa ng heart ko. Tapos, kada suit, merong 13 cards. So, meron tayong tinatawag na ace card. Yan. Tag-isa yan kada shape. Ang ace card is equivalent to 1. Okay? Tapos, meron tayong face card na meron tayong 3 face kada shape. King, kada shape, kada suit. King, queen, and jack. And kada shape, meron ding number cards. Yun na yung mga 2, 3, 4. May tawag sila dito klase, pero ang usually tawag ko number cards na lang. Yan na. Basta yung 2 to 10. Yan yung number cards. Okay? Taga-4 yan kada shape. So, meron tayong 13 cards per suit. taga-apat kada shape. Okay? Or kada suit. So meron tayong alas or ace, is king, queen, jack for the faces, tatlo yon, and then number cards, which is 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. So we have 13 cards kada suit. Okay. So we have 52 cards. So tagta 13 kada suit, which we have 4 suits. Okay. Ngayon, question. What is the probability that we get an ace card? Ay, sorry.
4 out of 4 out of 52.
52.
Okay, 4 out of 52 cards. Okay? So, 4 out of 52 cards. Class, i-maximize ko na yung time. 4 na kasi, pero sagarin ko na lang din. 4 out of 52 cards. Okay, how about the face card? Ilang face card? Meron lahat-lahat. 3 face card, kada shape. Ilang shape meron
12.
or kada suits?
12 po. 12.
4. So, meron tayong 12 out of 52 cards. Magkano yung mapapanalunan ko kapag nakabunot ako ng face card?
10 yata, sir.
5 pesos ata.
Sir, 5 po.
5 pesos nga, sorry. Ayan. Ngayon, class, iting mapapanalunan natin. So, yan yung number 20 and 5. Ngayon, class, number card naman. Ilang number cards? Ano yung probability na number cards ang mabunot? So, kung meron tayong 4, 12, meron tayong ilang matira? 36, tama? 36 out of 52. Kasi 4 plus 12, 16. 52 minus 16, 36. Ngayon, class question. Kung matatalo ako ng 10 pesos, so mawawala siya sa akin, paano ko siya i-represent as number?
Sir, negative value.
Okay, negative 10. Yan. Discrete probability distribution to, pero i-consider muna natin si negative para nga ma-apply natin yung principle. Okay, katulad ng sinabi ko, class, yung X lagi is yung premyo. So, 20 pag ace, 5 pag face, negative 10 pag number card. Okay, what is the probability that an ace card is drawn? Kasi 20 pesos yung mapapanalunan natin doon. That is, 4 out of, wala na yung ko, writing tool. Ayan. 4 out of 52. How about pag face card? That is 12 out of 52. And pag number card, 36 out of 52. Pag pinag-add nyo lahat yan, 1 ang probability. Now, multiply it with x times p of x. Okay. O, paki-multiply. 20 times 4 over 52. That is, sige, ano muna fraction para mas madali? 20 over 13. Next, 5 times 12 over 52. We have 15 over 13. And then negative 10 times 36 over 52. We have negative, tama, 90 over 13. O pag-add po yan lahat, itong nasa x times p of x. So that would be negative 90 plus 15 over 13. O ilan? Plus 20.
Negative 55 over 13, sir.
Okay, negative 55 over 13. Okay, and or, ilan siya?
Negative 4.230.
Negative 4. Ilang decimal nga? 4. 2308. Tama? Kasi 76. Okay. So, ito siya. Ngayon, anong ibig sabihin nito, class? Ayan. Ibig sabihin, class, pag nag-negative tayo sa cards, pag game of chance sa cards, at yun nga, negative siya, ibig sabihin, meron tayong lose. Or, meron tayong lose, or loss. we will lose the game. Wala tayong abono. Wala tayong tubo pala. Hindi tayo magkakaroon ng tubo galing doon sa sa paglalaro. Malulugi lang tayo. Instead na sa piling mo nanalo ko tapos na balik taya lang, hindi po yun, class. Okay? Malulugi ka. Yun siya. Kasi i-check natin, 20. Kunwari, nalaro mo lahat ng cards. Kunwari, hindi siya binalik-balik nung Di ba may iba kasi pag game of chance, sinashuffle din. Paano kunwari kung inubos-ubos lang? Kunwari, 20 times 4, 80 pesos yung mapapanalunan mo. Tapos 5 times 12, 60. Diba? Yan lang yung mapapanalunan mo, 140. The rest ng 36 cards, i-times mo yun ng 10, luging-lugi ka. So 360. O kapag hindi shuffle ng nung nagpapalaro yung cards mo, hindi niya binalik card mo, wag ka na maglaro. 'Di ba? Kasi pag binalik niya, class, ibang probability na naman yung gagamitin natin doon. Abangan niyo na lang kung talagang may ganun pa. Okay? Pero nakuha niyo ba yung concept for this example?
Opo, sir.
Okay. O sige, last na lang, promise. Ito mas madali. Ito. Just in case lang, kasi hindi siya face-to-face pero tayo sa school Pero kung face-to-face, marami tayong activities sa school na may enjoy ninyo, such as this one. Ayan, kunwari lang to. The Faculty Club of PPCNSHS is planning to sell 500 tickets. Ayan. To be raffled during the high school day. One ticket will win 3,000 pesos. The other tickets will win nothing. If you will buy one ticket, what will be the expected value and variance of your gain? O, ayan na, hinanap na si variance. Okay, o sige. Dito tayo ha. O, ayan. Step 1, anong hinahanap? Mu and variance. Tama? Mu and variance. Step 2, what are the given? Ilang tickets yung pinamimigay? 500 tickets. Tapos, mananalo ka daw. Ay, sorry. Wait lang. Ang likot ng pen tablet, nakakairita. Ayan, wait lang. So, ayun nga, as I'm saying, may 500 tickets and mananalo daw tayo ng 3,000 pesos kapag nakuha natin yung isang ticket doon. So ano yung probability no na makuha natin yung 300 tickets na yon? Ay yung 3,000 pesos ticket na yon. Yung 1 out of 500 tickets. Tama? Yan lang. O step 3 na tayo. Bilis lang, 'di ba? Dito na lang. Okay, step 3. So we have X. Ayan. 3,000 pesos. P of X. Ano yung probability natin na makuha natin 3,000 pesos? 1 out of 500. O katulad nung nakaraan, class, ayan nga. Kailangan probability, distribution. Kailangan kompleto. So, isusulat pa rin natin yung 499 na tickets. Ano yung mapapanalunan natin sa 499 na tickets?
0, sir.
Wala. Kasi winner takes all ticket to. Okay. Ayan. So, ayan na. X times P of X. So, ilan? 3,000 divided times 1 over 500. That is 6.
6 po.
So, 0 na to. Okay. So, the summation of X times P of X is equal to 6. Ayan na. May mu na tayo. Mu is equal to 6. Now, ayan na. Ibig sabihin, class, ito. 6 pesos dapat yung presyo ng ticket na kapag binili natin lahat ng ticket, yung 500 tickets na yon, balik taya lang. Nakagastos tayo ng 300,000. Nakagastos tayo ng 3,000. Tapos yung price natin, 3,000 din. 'Di ba? So, ganun siya. Mamaya, magkakaroon tayo ng judgment. Okay? Sige. Sige, hanapin muna natin yung variance. X minus mu, 3,000 minus 6, 2,994. 0 minus 6, negative 6. Square natin to. X minus mu squared. Ay, shucks. Di kasha. Sige lang. Okay. So, 2994 squared. 2994 squared, that is 89640 36. Tapos, 36. Okay. And then, i-multiply natin yung probability. So, ano yung probability natin? Yun nga, yung 1 over 500. So, we have x minus mu squared times p of x. So, 89640 36 times 1 over 500. So, ilan yun? So, 17,928.072. 36 times 499 over 500, that is 35.928. Pag-add yung dalawa na yan, that would be the summation of x minus mu squared times p of x. So the answer is plus 17,928.072. That is 17,964. So ganyan ka-disperse class yung premyo with respect to its probability. So hindi na natin masyado pinapansin si variance. Pero pag pinahanap, kunin nyo lang. Ngayon balik tayo kay mu. Ang mu natin ay 6 pesos. Sulat natin dito 6 pesos. Ngayon class, kung faculty club president ako at gusto kong tumubo, ano ang gagawin ko? Dahil alam ko na ang expected value, anong gagawin ko sa presyo ng ticket?
Tataasan, sir.
Dapat mas mataas. So kunwari lang to ha, kunwari ang premyo ko ng ticket, ginawa kong 10 pesos. Same event pa rin. Pero ang presyo ng ticket is 10 pesos. So meron akong 500 tickets times 10. Tama ba? Ay, sorry. 500 lang. 500 times 10 magiging 5,000 pesos. Yan na lahat yung magiging ipon ko pag bumili ako ng ticket. Ngayon, magkano ang mapapanalunan ko? Okay. So, syempre, 5,000 pesos sa lahat ng ipon ko minus 3,000 dun sa premyo ko, meron pa akong natitirang 2,000 pesos. So, yan class yung magiging tubo ko in selling sa pagbenta ng ating ticket. Ganun yung pagiging scammer. Charot. Hindi. Pero class, syempre, ma-appreciate mo rin naman kung bakit mahal, di ba? Kasi ticket for a cause yun. Saka, wala pa akong nalalaman na nagbebenta ng ticket na hindi sila doon tumutubo. You know what I mean? Di ba? So, yun. Do you have any questions, class?
Wala na po.
Okay, mukhang wala na kayong energy ha. Patawad ha. Sorry. Ayan. Ganun talaga. Pero yun, di ko rin napansin yung oras. Talagang sumakit na lalamunan ko. Anyway, before we end our... Ano yun? Before we end our lesson, share ko lang muna class yung sa learning activity sheet para malinaw. So yun yung perks nyo dahil nagstay pa kayo ng matagal at yung iba umalis na. Bahala sila dyan. Charot. Okay. Ay, by the way, deadline na sa Friday ng class ng last one. Kaya mag-submit na kayo. Okay, ito pala. Again, as I am saying, please, tawag dito, please read the instruction carefully. Okay, for your last two, ito class, meron tayong two, discrete probability distribution. Okay, so find the mean and the variance. Ayan siya ha, dalawa lang yan. Tapos sa number 2 naman, solve the following problems below. O alam niyo na solving problems, polya agad yan. Okay? So ayan, the City Sisip 9 is planning to sell 300 tickets to be raffled during the math fair camp. One ticket will win 1,000 pesos. Ayan na, may marami na siyang ano. 3 tickets will win 500 pesos and 10 tickets has a consolation prize of 50 pesos. What will be the expected value and variance of your gain? Yun yung first question. Second question, ito kahit hindi na to siya polya, yung sa letter B. If ticket costs 20 pesos, will the City Sisip 9 can generate some funds in that raffle? O justify your answer kung bakit. Okay? O judge nyo kung bakit kaya tutubo si City Sisip 9 kung 20 pesos kada ticket. Okay? Next po. Number 2, there is a game of chance involving a regular deck of cards. Each draw is free and the cards drawn will tell you if you win or pay. Ayan na nga, maraming condition. So similar dun sa problem natin with the cards, compute the expected value and tell if you will lose or gain if you play the game further. Okay? So yun po. Di ko na stop